Crew, was good? It's Rubber Captain coming back at you with another video, and today we got another special one for y'all boys, man. So look, last week when we got back from vacation, or the beginning of this week when we got back from vacation, we set up a poll to ask y'all what y'all wanted to see, and the results are in. So we got 160 votes on this poll, and everybody wants to see OP12 Purple Black Luffy. Man, where's all my RP Luffy lovers at, man? For real, you know what I'm saying? But hey, so I guess we're gonna go their next couple videos in order. So this one's gonna be the OP12 Purple Black. Then we'll do a random leader. Then we'll go OP12 RP. Then we'll go to Pluffy because people don't care about Pluffy no more for some reason. But hey, it is what it is. So that being said, I do want to give appreciation to all my members, everybody who's a member of the channel. I appreciate your support. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. I also appreciate everybody who just watches, likes, and subscribes. So hey man, if you want to support your boy, just do that. It's free. And if you want to support your boy further, become a member. Also, we have merch on the website. If you want a custom leader shirt, do that. And also for our members, we do monthly giveaways for custom leader cards. So hey, another perk for being a member. I'm working on getting more videos out for my members, by the way. But that's enough talking about that. Let's get into what you came here for, man. Op12 Pb Luffy, man. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so this is the list I'm working with right now. You're gonna see some expensive cards in here, which mainly is just the Luffy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the 6 cost rush Luffy. You don't have to play this card. I was just testing it out in OP12 to see what matchups it would be good in. You can easily go up a 4th Sanji. You know, I just want to say that off top. You can easily go up a 4th Sanji and a 3rd Chopper, and you'll be fine. I think. I don't think you need the 6 cost rush Luffy, or you could even go up a 4th Sanji and then a 2nd gear 10 or gear 5 10 cost. But yeah, let's go through the list. So starting off, we got Black Maria. We already know Black Maria is a staple in PB. You know, I run it in every version, even the KO version. Running 4 Usohachis, just the best 2K counter in the game. If you're running the regular version, KO version not so much, but regular version still great. I'm running 2 of the choppers. This helps in the UP matchup. If you know OP12, UP is still a force to be reckoned with in OP12. There's a couple new decks we got to worry about, but we're gonna go over all that today, so don't even trip. We got 4 Nico Robins, our Zoro replacement. Yeah, we're not running Zoros like that anymore, man. Hey, I know it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Running 4 Brulés. This is taking the place of our Zoro. You can run Mr. 2s right here as well. I just like Brulé for the extra block. So, I mean, you can run whatever you want to right here, but this is our going second ramp if we don't see our other pieces. So yeah, you can run Mr. 2 in this slot, just to let you know off top. But we're running Brulés just to, because we take life aggressively, being able to have that extra block is going to help us out. We're running 4 Frankies, of course. We need our cycle. We need to see our pieces. This, along with Gum Gum Giant, is going to help us see our pieces. So yeah, that's why we're running that. We're running 2 of the 6 cost rush Luffys. Like I said, this card will be getting reprinted, so it will be cheaper soon. Well, I say soon, but October I think it is. So, you know, once it comes out, we can add it in. But if you don't want to run this, like I said, just run the 7 cost rush Sanji, or and a second 10 cost Luffy. You're fine. Same shit, right? Running 4 of the 6 cost beer Luffys, or, you know, Drunken Fist Luffy as I call him. One of the strongest cards for this deck right now. I run it in every version. 4 of mandatory. It's just my opinion. We're running 3 of the Rush Sanjis. You know, great card. It still does its thing. I think getting your value immediately is going to be important in this current meta coming up in OP12 because of a certain leader, as in Zoro. If you don't know what the leader does, Zoro is able to attack you, your characters, and then restand and attack your leader. So you're having to deal with 2 attacks every turn, so I think it's important that the characters we do play out, we're able to get our value from them immediately. So like being able to play it out and swing immediately, we're getting value out of that character right away, right? Also being able to rest on a blocker, just important information to have right there. We're running 3 of the 9 cost rush Luffys. I'm still running Luffy right now. I do want to experiment with Kaido in the future again. I don't know about minusing that much Don yet, So we're still figuring out, exactly what we want in this 9 cost slot. But right now it's Rush Luffy. Draws us a card, gets his value instantly. Great card. Running one of the Gear 5s. I still love Gear 5. It's a game winner. It's a game ender. It's just, it's my baby, man. It's my baby right here. Running 4 of the Sanjis. Being able to deal with 5 costs is very important. These Cavendishes and Zoro, just really any 5 costs, like the Smokers, whatever 5 costs. 5 costs is like a big slot right now. So being able to just remove a 5 cost is always going to help you. Any card that lets you play out a body and remove a body is always going to be good in this game. So getting board control is always going to be great. It always trips me out how, like, when you got 4 of these, his arm looks long as shit. But yeah, we got Nico Robin here. 3 of the new Nico Robins. I do like this card in this version. The KO version, not so much. So we will be doing an updated KO version sometime in the future. So make sure you stay tuned for that, man. But yeah, Nico Robin is a great card. You play it, you trash 1 card from hand, and if your opponent has 5 more cards in the hand, they have to trash 2 cards. So them having to go down to 3 cards is just devastating, especially once you like start building the board up. Like you got Drunken Fist Luffy, Sanji on board, and maybe another Sanji, and then you play this out, and they're at 5 cards in hand. They have to go down to 3 cards before you even start attacking, and then you just attack with everything. It's just crazy. So yeah, great card, and it's a blocker on top of that, and it gets +3 costs. So it's a 9 cost blocker. 4 Gum Gum Giants. Until we see the news or the ban list, we're running this at 4, and if they hit it on the ban list, speaking of which, if you're curious about my thoughts on the ban list, maybe they could limit Gum Gum Giant. I'm hearing things about Hody. I don't think Hody's gonna get hit, but if they do, I wouldn't be shocked. And I'm also hearing things about Lin Lin. I don't think they should hit Lin Lin. If anything, they probably would just hit the leader, the UP Luffy leader to be specific. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that real quick. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do a whole video for Cloud or anything. But yeah, 4 Gum Gum Giants right now. Now this is our OP12 tech cards here. We're running 3 Hell's Judgment, and we're running 1 of the Black Spiral 2-cost event. So I'm still trying to figure out which one I like better, because these basically are techs for Zoro and UP Luffy at the same time, right? Now the Hell's Judgment is great in both matchups, UP Luffy and Zoro, whereas the Black Spiral is really only great in the Zoro matchup, because Black Spiral says it's a counter. You nullify the effects of one of your opponent's leaders or characters, so you can cancel out their leader effect and give them minus 4,000 power on top of it. So being able to cancel out their leader or character effect and give them minus 4,000 power is too good in the Zoro matchup specifically. The UP Luffy matchup though, not so much. That's why we got it at 1. We're still experimenting though. But Hell's Judgment allows you to give up to 2 of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. And it's Don -1, but this card here, being able to give minus 3k to 2 different bodies on board, and when UP Luffy is notorious for spamming out multiple bodies a turn, this card can save you some hand, and it can also save you some life at the same time. So yeah, and in the Zoro matchup, giving their leader minus 3k when you know that their leader has to put 3 Don on, and you got a Broofy on board, your 7k leader, they have to invest 5 Don just to swing into you, after you hit them with this card. But majority of the time they're swinging with 3 Don. You play this, you hit them with this, and they nullifies their first swing, and then they have to invest more Don to swing it to you again. So they have to play around this card, and it's not really easy for them to do that. So yeah, Hell's Judgment and Black Spiral. I think any version you run, if you include these cards right here, these 4, you should be alright. In the Zoro matchup specifically. Really, any matchup where they spam out multiple bodies, this should help you out in those matchups. But yeah, that's enough rambling on about the deck list, man. I don't want the deck list to be, 2 hours long. Let's get into these matches, man. But before we do, hey, Brooke, drop that beat. Alright, crew. So our first leader here is going to be Rayleigh. Just so you know, by the way, if you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. Link is in the description down below. Great place to hang out, have fun. We do some live games over there. We've been doing like 4 Emperors recently on the weekends. It's pretty fun, man. It's pretty lit. Come join. Yeah, but that's enough rambling. So we're going against Rayleigh first. I tried to find every matchup in OP12. I think the only one I couldn't find was Rosie. I don't know why nobody's playing Rosinante, so it is what it is. We are going first here, so we played out Nico Robin. He's gonna got 2 searches off with Nami. He's got a shit ton of events in hand. He's looking set up good, pretty easy. I mean, he's set up good. I mean, Rayleigh's not a bad leader, bro. A lot of people was thinking Rayleigh's gonna be bad. These zero cost events are actually kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie. I usually don't like taking the first hit against the aggressive leader that swings a lot. But I knew he was gonna swing 2 at me here after he did what he did. So it's like, after he buffs his Nami, I gotta just do what I gotta do. But either way it goes, I usually don't like to take hits against aggressive leaders like that. So it's unfortunate. But we're gonna play out our Nico Robin here, and we're gonna make him trash 2 cards, try to help us out with all these searches this man done got. Man, he done got 20 searches off. We get a 0 cost out of his hand and a Zoro, so that's nice. That's nice. We got rid of 1 event. I'm sure he's got 5 more in hand. Doesn't matter, but it is what it is. And if you know this deck is really centered around this Luffy here. So my main goal is when I see this Luffy on board, if he turns it sideways or if I got KO Sanji, I'm trying to get that off board immediately. And they only have 4 of them in the deck, and I don't think there's a way to recycle it from trash. So getting it off board pretty much shuts down their strongest plays, right? So he's swinging 7 at us here. I'm just gonna take this because I don't want him to invest and swing more with the Luffy and try to KO my Nico Robin if I block with it. So we're gonna do it that way. He's doing his leader effect here. What is he buffing? He's buffing his Luffy, of course, swinging 8. Now I feel kind of safe turning my Nico Robin sideways. Going ahead and giving him an Uso Hachi here, and then we're gonna, pass. He plays out a Kid and Killer. This man has got the aggression. He has got the aggression, man. He's got the aggression. So here we're on 7 Don. I think Broofy is gonna be our best choice here. I would play KO Sanji, but we're down to 1 life, and this man's gonna be attacking every turn. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta respect that. So here I'm thinking he's a 6 cost body, put 2 on, swing 9 into a 6 cost body. If he saves it, then I might have to turn this blocker sideways. And I'm looking in trash, I'm like, dang, these 0 cost buff without even using a Don is crazy. I thought you had to rest a Don to use these, but you don't, which is insane, but that's okay. Now we're gonna swing 7 into 6. See if he can save it. He can't. That's nice. That's nice. Works out good for us. We know he's got to keep events in hand for his leader effect, so he can't give us all his events, right? He plays another Luffy. He's got 2 events in hand, so he's set up again already. Let's see what he does here. He's definitely gonna have to worry about this board eventually, or it's gonna get out of control. But we do got this KO Sanji now, and we do got Broofy on board, so that Luffy's going bye-bye next turn. I got bad news for him. We're checking this trash to see how many events he's got. We're rereading these events because, we come from Yu-Gi-Oh! We don't know how to read, unfortunately. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Problem. He's swinging 8 at us here. I think we should just get out of this. There's no point. No point in taking that. He's leaving 2 open Don. Never mind. He's playing out a Sanji. Well, I got news for him here. We're about to just drop this Sanji. KO the Luffy, then we do got the Hell's Judgment for the next turn. There's no way this man is winning. He's literally cooked, like already. Just board's insane, and that's the power of this deck. But let's get on to the next match, crew, man. Rayleigh tried. He tried. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, crew, so we got UP Luffy here. As you know, UP Luffy still relevant in OP12, so we have to show the matchup off, unfortunately. We got to show you the matchup, man. I say unfortunately, but I'm just trolling. We're going to do a skill check here because we're planning on playing Black Maria. Black Maria goes hard in this matchup because if they ramp, you ramp double. So if they choose to do that, then hey, we're good with that. So He's playing a one cost law here, which is an interesting tech card. I don't know. I don't know if that's the best tech option, but I guess, man, hey, it helps you. He's swinging 7 at our life here. We're gonna take that. Like I said, I usually take life pretty aggressively with this deck. He is on 5, so we can actually do Broofy here. We're gonna swing 8, because swinging 8 at 6 is, you know, always tragic for them. And I'm thinking next turn, if he doesn't play something worth KOing this turn, then we are going to do the Nico Robin to get rid of cards out of his hand. Because getting rid of cards out of their hand is devastating for this leader. They do get to search 2 cards a turn once they get to 8, but if you start getting cards out of their hand and then swinging multiple 8s, it's really rough on them. So we know he's about to go up and down, so we're not worried about keeping Sanji in hand. We're going to get rid of that brick. We're going to keep our 9 cost for the next turn. Then we're going to choose to swing 8 here with our Broofy. He gives us a 1 cost event. Hey, he's down to 2 cards in hand, and we swing 8 with our leader. We get him up. He's got 3 cards in hand. Now he is getting to use leader effect. So he's drawing a Gum Gum Giant, and then he draws a card. He's back up to 5. Man, feels bad. He uses a red rock on my Nico Robin blocker, which is crazy. He's swinging 9 at my Broofy here, or my Drunken Fist Luffy as we call it. And we're not going to let that go. We thought about saving the blocker there, but nah, no point. We do get the rush Luffy, but I think getting this 9 drop down, getting the 6 drop down is good because he has to worry about it, right? Then we can swing 8. We're still at 3 life, so we can actually use his effect freely. This is just like, you know, insane pressure on our opponent. He uses a Gum Gum Giant there, just crazy. We're swinging another 8. He gives us a 2K, 1K. This man's got counter for days, bro. Like, y'all can't say he doesn't. We're gonna use our Drunken Fist Luffy effect here. Return 2, swing another 8. He got 2 2Ks. Like, come on, man. This man, it just stopped with counter. He's down to 2 cards in hand now. Well, 3 cards after his leader effect. Oh, yeah, he still gets his leader effect. So 3 cards after his leader effect here, but he has to worry about this rush Luffy. If he doesn't, then it's gonna get ugly. He chooses to play his Katakuri from his Sanji. Sanji and the Katakuri, and he can't even swing into us. Well, I got news for him. Here comes the 10 drop Luffy. We're swinging Drunken Fist Luffy here, doing his effect, buffing our leader. 7 in the 6. What do you want to do? He's got 2 cards in hand. He chooses to take the free block. Smart, right? We're swinging another 7 in the 6 here. He gives us a Gum Gum Giant. Man, off the draw. We're gonna swing 7 here. I think we should swing 8. I think we should swing 8. Force him to have a 2K, 1K. No effect. He's got 2 2Ks. Like, this man has seen every single piece of counter in his deck, right? Now he's in a situation though where he has to kill us. He's only got 3 cards in hand after leader effect and his draw for the turn. He's only got 3 swings. He has to kill us. We're a 7K lead. We have 3 2Ks in hand, so we're not shy on counter ourselves, right? But this man's seen every piece of counter he can possibly see, like, just insane. Really, the only card I care about saving, he uses Red Rock. The only card I care about saving is this Rush Luffy. So let's see what he does here. He definitely needs to focus that for sure. He used Red Rock on our 10 drop though. It's kind of crazy. He's swinging 12 in the 7. I'm like, I could save it, but there's no need, because now he has an 8K swing and he can't put 1 down on his leader to swing if he wants to, you know, survive. That's gonna be easy 2K out. So since he invested so much of that Sanji, he kind of cooked himself, because now all he has is a block. We got a lot to swing though, so let's go. He plays out a 1 cost law. Guess what? We're gonna play out the Usohachi, rest that down. Then we're gonna split. It's probably gonna be 10. He has no Don active. 10 here. impossible to get out of. He's got to block it, and he quits there. And that's how you do the UP matchup, man. You know what I'm saying? If he wouldn't have had the one cost blocker, wouldn't have mattered. We wouldn't have had to use Usohachi. We could have just split and done it that way. We could have played the Frankie out to play it safe. We still got 2 life. We're still in good shape regardless, right? Let's get on to the next match, crew. Alright, crew, so we got Koala here. This deck's really annoying for us. We can't play our 9 drops if we want to, you know, not take life. So the good thing is we do got a bunch of valuable 6 drops and 7 drops, which they can't capitalize off of. So we're starting off first here. Perfect curve, Nico Robin, swing 7 with lead. We're chilling. I don't know if Tony Chopper is going to come up in this matchup, so I might end up ditching it soon. We'll see how it goes. We get 2 9-drops in hand. We don't like to see that in this matchup, right? So I think we're just going to do a Nico Robin here possibly and just get some cards out of his hand. So Nico Robin, trash one of our 9-drops. We're not going to play that and give him a free life if we can help it, right? If we needed to go for game, sure, maybe we'll do that, but we're going to try to value playing our 6 cost and our lower cost cards right now. We're going to swing 5 at him here, see what he wants to do, see if he wants a free block with the hack and KO or Nico Robin, or what does he want to do. Alright, he just counters out of it. We'll take that too. He plays a Nico Robin. Now we gotta trash some cards. We're gonna get rid of this 9-drop, as I said, and this Chopper, because I don't think it's gonna come up in this matchup. He's swinging 5. We're gonna free block with the 7, and he's probably gonna end up swinging his blocker. He does. Yeah, so that's nice. We got the Sanji here. We can't really KO anything with it, so we're gonna go ahead and run Broofy or Drunken Fist Luffy. Been watching too much 3-piece, man. It's got me saying Broofy now. Drunken Fist Luffy, man. Drunken Fist Luffy. We gotta have our own slang over here, right? We're gonna swing the blocker too, 7 and the 5, just to put that extra pressure on him. We do got this event in hand, which is gonna come in handy. We're gonna swing another 7, I think, or swing 9 into his blocker. That's a good thing too. We're just gonna swing 7 here. I think if we was gonna swing into the blocker, we should just went ahead and went 9 just to play it safe, but we don't have any counters, so I guess leaving the 2 up for the event's not the worst play. See what he does here. Swinging 5. Okay, so I think this is a misplay, because if we're gonna use the event this turn, we should have just went ahead and used it, right? I think we should have just went ahead and used it so he doesn't get the draw off his leader effect. But we choose to use it right there. Did he get the draw off his leader effect? I'm confused. Oh, he didn't get the draw anyways. Does it not work? 2 8 costs, right? I don't know. I guess he didn't get the draw off his leader effect. I don't know. Someone comment down below and tell me why he didn't get the draw. I'm confused. So he puts all this Don on his Koala there and thinks he can swing into our leader, but I guess he miscounted. It don't work like that. We're just gonna play the Sanji here so we can get value, KO the Koala. Probably put 2 on the Drunken Fist Luffy, swing 9. Probably gonna be 9s across the board. I'm not even gonna cap. He gets a trigger. We don't care about that. Swing 9. Turns it sideways and saves it. Well, I guess we're just gonna swing 7 into it then. Get rid of that Nico Robin blocker. She's a little annoying, not gonna lie. And now he's in a situation here. He top decks a dragon, bro. Come on now. RNG Jesus. Dragon into Nico Robin. He can't get her effect, but he got a free blocker. Established 2 big bodies. Man, what a hell of a top deck, right? What a hell of a top deck, man. But now he can only swing once into our body, and we're gonna save that. So, hey, we'll do that. That's the great thing about all these 7 costs, right? He does get to draw off his leader effect here. We top deck a Frankie. I thought about playing it out. I don't think I'm going to though. I think we should just put 3 on Sanji, right? Swing 9. I think we should just go 9s across the board. I'm not even gonna cap. He's got 2 life, 1 card in hand, and 2 blockers. He's gonna have to give up these blockers if he doesn't want to go down to 0. There's 1 blocker. Nice. 2 on Drunken Fist. Swing 9. Return 2 off the Sanji. Buff our leader. That's a way you can use Drunken Fist, by the way. If you don't want to, if you want to get all the value out of your Don, just swing with another character first with Don invested, and then minus those Don. So you get all the value out of your Don. Swing another 9. He gives us the blocker, Nico Robin, and we could really just go 7 here. We just pass. We're leaving the blocker up. We're gonna play it super safe, huh? In case he wants to get this Broofy on board for free, or this Drunken Fist Luffy. Damn it, 3-piece. You got me stuck on this Broofy. He's swinging into our Sanji there. We'll let that go. That's fine. He's got 3 cards in hand, so I'm curious if he did get a Kuma or another dragon possibly, because I think he's got a Kuma in trash. I can't remember. See what he does here. 2 on dragon, swinging 10. He's leaving 6 open Don, so I'm like, if he plays a Kuma here and I block with this Nico Robin, then he won't be able to get rid of my Drunken Fist Luffy. That's kind of what I'm anticipating when he leaves 6 Don up. You kind of gotta like anticipate what your opponent's gonna do when you see them leaving a certain amount of Don up. It will help your plays, tenfold. If you know they got a good 6 Don play, and he chooses to go ahead and invest it, hey, that's the risk you take. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna get him down to 0 here though. Probably just do the Frankie. I hate to get rid of the Gum Gum Giant, but it is what it is. Need that cycle. We draw into another Gum Gum Giant anyways. Look at God. Here we go. Invest 6 onto lead. Swing 11. Get him down to 0 life. Now we're sitting on a blocker, Gum Gum Giant. We need a rush body though. Koala into Kuma. Oh man, he's gonna get the gain of life for free. But he's not playing a blocker out. He's only got 3 cards in hand. I don't think that was correct. But it is what it is. I think we should just 2K here. 2K here, take the next hit, and then just Gum Gum Giant the next one. That way we still stay healthy on life. Yep. Gum Gum Giant, still stay healthy on life. Don't want to turn our blocker sideways because we can potentially go for game next turn. Depending on what we get off this cycle. Let's see what we get. Oh, we get a Drunken Fist Luffy. And a Frankie. I could go for game here. I could split 5-5 and swing 10-10. I think about it. But he's got 4 cards in hand. I'm like, if I do get that last life, he's got 5 cards in hand. He could possibly get out of it. So you know what? We're going to play it safe. We're going to go ahead and play out our Drunken Fist Luffy. We're going to swing A into his koala here. See if he wants to give it up. Okay, bet. Nice. And then we're going to play Frankie out. And we're going to sit on 2 Frankies. And a 7K lead. We're chilling. Now granted, we got 2 life. He's got to get 3 attacks through. He's only got really 4 straight up attackers on board. But he has to invest a lot of Don to attack with him. He plays a dragon out. Man's got another dragon. He got another dragon. So he doesn't get a blocker out, which I don't think is correct. He plays So here, I think I'm gonna take as much life as I can. See what counter I get out of life, and if I can counter out without turning my blocker sideways, I'll do that. That way I can just attack with everything next turn. Swinging 7 here. Gonna take, he's only got 2 more swings. Swinging 7 here, we got a 2k out of life, that's perfect. We could just counter out of this one, and then we could take the next one without turning our blocker sideways. That's gonna allow us to swing with everything on board. And making plays like this is crucial to winning, man. You gotta know when to make plays like this. Don't always turn your blocker sideways because you have it. And guess what we got? We got Nico Robin in hand, so we're gonna make him trash 2 cards before we even start attacking, which is gonna just devastate our opponent. Now we're gonna swing 7 at him here. He's got 3 cards in hand. You know, it won't take him a lot to get out of it, right? 7. He's got 1 card in hand. This is going through automatic. Another 7. He's got 2 cards in hand. Even if he can get out of this one, he can't get out of the next one. And that is how you mathematically cook your opponent there, man. That Nico Robin late game goes crazy when you got bodies on board. So yeah, let's get on to the next game, crew. Alright, crew, so now we got the Sanji, man. We got the Sanji. Got the Op12 Sanji. It took me a while to find these matches, y'all, man. Y'all better show some love to this video, man. Get them likes up. Op12 Sanji. This deck with this guy right here, I'll tell you ahead of time. This Sanji player right here is a professional Nami player. 100,000%. This guy is a professional Nami player, and you'll see what I mean by the time this game is over. Professional Nami player, like literally. He plays Nami in his sleep, like blue Nami. That's the one I'm talking about. I don't know this guy at all. I'm just going based off his deck build and his game. Like, this guy's a professional Nami player, no lie. So he swings 5 at us here. We're gonna take the early hit. Like I said, I usually take life aggressively with this version. We're gonna put 1 on Nico right here. Swing 5. We're on 6-9 now. We got 5 active. Probably gonna put 1 on lead. Swing 6. He gets a red rod trigger. I'm like, man, you want to use that already? He gets rid of our Nico Robin, I guess. And that's fine. We're gonna swing 6 here. Then we're gonna play out a Brulee and chill and wait and see if he wants to give us that ramp. There, Brulee. Great thing about Brulee as well, she's a 5 cost with Don attached to your leader. So, hey, all them things that get rid of 4 costs are no good unless it's original cost. He's got a shit ton of events and trash already, guys. So when he starts dropping these Sanjis, it's gonna get ugly really quick. I'm just gonna say that. Professional Nami player. Look at his build. Look at his trash. That's what I'm scrolling through. I'm like, this guy's a professional Nami player. That's all that's going through my mind when I see his trash, like already. He swings at us here with leader. We're just gonna get that free block with Brulee. We're gonna go up to 7. We'll be on 9 next turn. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting these big bodies out, man. We ain't got time. He passes with 4 open Don. I said, yep, he's a professional Nami player. Now I know. The man's got 4 open Don, no bodies on board. He's a professional Nami player. We're swinging 6 and a 5 here. See if we can get them events out of his hand. Give us a gear second, nice. We're swinging 10 and a 5 here. Gives us a concussor and a gear 2. Or trash the gear 2 for it? I don't know. I ain't read all them events. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna read them. But yeah, he gave us a shit ton of events to get out of that. Cool. He's playing his first Sanji here, which is good for him. Leaving all that good Don open too. What's my next play? Uh-oh, look like Chopper gonna put in work. He's only got 2 open Don. He's only got 2 open Don, crew. Ooh, we get the rush Luffy. Nice. I think we should go ahead and play the rush Luffy out. Swing 7. That would be my first move, I'm assuming. Or we can swing 7 with leader. I just know we need to swing 7 off top to get one of these Don rested down. Then we can play the chopper out. Rest down the other Don so he doesn't have that anymore, because I'm assuming most of his counter is, you know, events. Because he's literally leaving 12 Don open every turn. So we're going to play the chopper out now and rest down that last Don. Now these attacks are about to be really annoying. We're going to go 7 here. And then we're going to go 10 with the Luffy. And we got him down to 0 life. There you go. We got a blocker. We got him down to 0 life. We got 2 life. He's only got 2 attacks on board. We are in decent shape right now. We're in decent shape right now. See what he does here. He swings 8. I should just counter out of this. No block. And then here, whatever his next attack is, if he tries to get rid of my board, we could just block it with a Tony Chopper. Hopefully, unless he's got an event to remove it. I didn't think about that, did I, crew? I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. And, you know, I'm sure a Nami player has an event. Oh yeah, he does. Look at that. Look at there. The boof burst. I don't know how to say that. You know, boof burst. Boof burst at our fucking chopper off the board. To be honest, we should have kept that chopper just to rest down another Don. But you know, it is what it is. Here I'm thinking we should go ahead and swing 10 off top. We're gonna work our way down. Sometimes starting off big is the best way. Nice, nice. I think we can swing 7 here. And it might just be a gear 5 play. It might just be a gear 5 time. He's got 3 open Don. This man Sanji's is 10k. Insane. Insane. But can you stop all these attacks? You have no life. Gear 5. Swing 6. Pass the turn. Do the gear 5 ramp. And we're gonna swing 9 here, and then it's gonna be 12. Gets out of the 9, and he's not gonna get out of the 12. Told y'all, man, professional Nami player. Let's get on to the next match, crew. Alright, crew, we was out in the wild, and look what we ran upon. A wild Kuzan. So yeah, we ran up on a wild Kuzan here. We're going first. Perfect curve, Nico Robin, ramp 2, put 2 on lead, swing 7. We're looking nice, we're looking nice. I like that we don't have no mid-game plays though. I like to have more mid-game plays, but we don't. So I might do a cycle next turn, or well, we could get a mid-game play, you know, we could do that too. I still might do a cycle next turn. I don't know if I want to or not. We could do a Frankie. I don't think we need to ramp again. We could do a Frankie, get rid of the Brulee, and you know, put 2 on lead and swing 7. Yeah. Play the Frankie out. Down -2. Bam, bam, bam. Ramp back up. Swing 7. Keep that pressure on that man's life. Nice, nice. Got him down to 3 life. He's even with us now. Got the Rush Sanji in hand. We got the Drunken Fist Luffy. And we got 9-drop Luffy. So we got a game plan here. And we just got to stick with it. So let's go. Always decide what you're going to play based off what your opponent plays. So he's playing a Searcher here. We're still undecided on what our next play is. I always think ahead of what I'm going to do. He's putting 1 on lead, swinging 6 here. We can easily block with the Frankie and give him a 2k. I don't think he has rush. And we'll just give him a 2k there. Nice. Don, he's playing out of Borsellino. So, I got a choice to make here. I can turn this Borsellino sideways and keep the pressure on, which is what we're doing. Or we could have played the Nico Robin and done it that way too. So now we're going to go 5 with Nico. And I don't know if he has a way. I'm pretty sure they play like grab blades and all that. So more than likely I should swing my blocker too. But we'll see what we do here. Yeah, we're gonna swing backwards here. Go back to 5. Try to get a card out of hand. he takes, that's letting me know that he's bricked up right now. And we're gonna swing 7. And he counters out. I don't know why he took the 5, but I think I would have took the 7. Countered out the 5 and took the 7. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking there. Who knows? He's swinging at my Nico Robin here. Just let me know he's worried about it. I'm gonna give him a 2K for that. And he does have like 8 cards in hand. Well, he's playing 2 right now, I think, out of hand. Trashing 1. He gets to draw 1 off his leader effect. Yeah. He's at 5 cards right now. I think he gets to go back up to 6 if I'm not mistaken. Or am I mistaken? Okay, yeah. So it goes back up to 6. We're in a situation here. He froze my Sanji. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's go ahead and play the Nico Robin out. Get rid of the Sanji. Make him trash 2 cards. And then, you know, we could possibly just swing all out again, to be honest. We could play a Frankie down. Get rid of the 9-drop. I don't think we'll need the 9-drop. Probably should have swung first, but we need to do this just to get that extra dime. Yeah, we're gonna play a Frankie down, -2. Get rid of the 9-drop. We want that extra dime for Gum Gum, so swing 5. Should free block one of these. Swing 5. And we're actually gonna put one on and keep the pressure. Swing 5 with Nico Robin. Insane pressure. Got our man down to 2 cards. We got 3 life. He has to go for a game here or something. I don't know what he's gonna do. We got 2 blockers though. 3 life. 2 pseudo blockers, because if you don't get rid of them, you see I'm gonna swing with them. So it's like just crazy pressure. He red rocks. Our Nico. He's going for game. Is that what he's doing? Am I hallucinating? He's got 1 life though, so it's like at the same time I can let these bodies go and then literally just, you know what I'm saying, swing out with everything on board and we'll be straight. We got a Usohachi in hand, so we're not worried about Borsalino at all. He's only got 2 cards in hand. Alright, nice. So here, say we just go Usohachi, rest down the Borsa. We're actually gonna play Drunken Fist Luffy here and be super tight, so we're gonna swing 7. If you can get out of it. He's got 1 up for an event, so we're playing it safe right now. Not really ever a bad thing. We're gonna swing 5 and a 5 here, see what he does. And we're gonna swing 7 here. Should just swing 7. Save 1 for Gum Gum, or we can swing 8 and save 1 for Gum Gum. Yeah, we're gonna go 8. Force him to have 2 2Ks. Makes sense. Play it safe, but not all the way safe. He's got a 1 cost event. Yeah, it lets him draw a card too, so I don't think it would have mattered if we went ahead and went 9. We wouldn't have been nowhere near as safe, especially since we swung our blocker. So yeah, got 1 up for Gum Gum Giant, 7K lead. He has to get every attack through. Now there's probably a way he can mathematically possibly win, right? But he's choosing to play out of body here. Don't ask me why, man. I don't play Kuzan, so I don't know. Maybe that'll be our random deck we play. But I haven't played Kuzan, so you know it is what it is. Thinking here, I think we'll just take all our life. He can't really kill us no longer. Get a trigger effect, Hell's Judgment. That's funny. Could make him minus a Don, but nah, no point. I think if Hell's Judgment said minus an active Don, that would be better. But it doesn't, so. Putting 1 on lead. Putting a shit ton on lead, swinging 9 into 7. We're just gonna go ahead and give him the Gum Gum Giant now. No need. No need. Alright, nice. We're gonna play 7 cost Rush Sanji. Return 1. Rest down his Borsalino blocker. Swing with Drunken Fist Luffy. 7. It's gonna be 7, 7, 7, 7, 9. There's no way to survive. It's GG's for sure. It's GG's for sure. Alright, crew. Now we got one more matchup waiting for you. The one you've been waiting on. Let's get on to that, crew. Alright, crew. Here we go. We got Zoro here. We got Zoro. The matchup you've been waiting on, man. The matchup you've been waiting on. So, couple notes for this matchup. Your Drunken Fist Luffy is essential. Your 5 cost Sanji is essential. And then all your rush characters are essential pieces. So these are your pieces gonna help you win this game. And on top of that, your 2 cost events are essential to helping you win this game. So I know a lot of pieces you want to see, but that's fine. We're playing a lot of them so we can see them more often, you know what I'm saying? So we don't see any ramp here, so we're not even getting the ramp. We're gonna put 3 on swing 8 and leave 1 random ass Don open for no reason at all. We got a shit ton of bricks in hand. We're not in the best scenario. This is why these pieces are essential though. You're finna see right now. We're gonna put 1 on lead, swing 6. We're gonna go ahead and Sanji KO the Cavendish. He just lost all his value out of that card right away. He's gonna play the Tashigi. I'm gonna protect my body here because I'd rather take the life and go down to 1. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but we got a Drunken Fist Luffy in hand. It'll be a whole lot harder for him to kill us once we start playing that out and sitting on our 2 cost event. We're on 8 Don, so we know we can do that. We can swing 6 into his little searcher here. Swing 7, leave 3 Don open in case he holdies us. We can use Gum Gum Giant in an emergency if he doesn't holdie us. We got the 2 cost event and Gum Gum Giant if we need it. Let's see what he does here. Swinging 7 into 7. We're gonna give him a 1K for that. We're fine with that. The great thing about the Black Spiral is it also nullifies their effect, so he cannot restand his leader after we hit it with the Black Spiral. And it's for 4K, so we can use it. Bam. He just swung 9 at us. Take him down to 5, nullifies the effect. He can't even restand his leader. Perfect. He has 1 open Don here, which the chopper can take care of as well if we need. We're gonna go ahead and play the Sanji, get rid of his board, establish our own board, use the chopper, rest down the Don, and now everything's coming in. 6 into 5, see if he wants to free block here. Of course, he gives us a 2K. 7 into 5. Using the Drunken Fist Luffy effect, buff our leader to 7, another 7 in. Now we got 3 open Don and a blocker, and this is the kind of game state you want to be in. This is why playing your low cost mid game cards are going to help you grind this match out. The 7 cost Rush Sanji is going to help you rest down their lower blockers if they get them. He's playing the Hody Jones. He's trying to, you know, make some moves. I get it. I get it, man. I get it. He's swinging into our Drunken Fist Luffy. I don't think we're going to let that go. We're going to Gum Gum Giant here. We're not letting that go for sure. Even though we got another one in hand, it doesn't matter. Swinging into our leader here. We can give him a 2K for that. Swinging it with Hody, we can block that. And if he wants to swing his blocker, then, you know, hey, be my guest. He doesn't want to swing his blocker. Smart man, smart man. Now, I think we can go ahead and do the Nico Robin. He's got 5 cards in hand. Guess what? Go down to 3 before we even start attacking. You know, feels bad. Feels bad, my guy. Gets rid of a Hody. That lets me know this man's sitting on them Hodies over there. Gives us a 2K. Swing 6 again with the other Sanji. Gives us a free block. Alright, nice. Now you got a 7 coming in. Using the Drunken Fist Luffy fat buff our lead. We're going to leave 3 open Don. This is good practice for this matchup. Leaving 3 open Don. Playing around the Hody. And establishing a blocker on top of that. Perfect board state. This is where you want to be. Now this man is going to be forced to go for game, or he's pretty much a goner next turn, right? Pretty much a goner if he can't get game here. He's swinging into my leader, so listen, pay attention when a Zoro does this. That means they're running. That means they have the 3 cost restand event. If they swing into your leader with their leader first, more than likely, 99% of times, they got the 3 cost restand event, which lets them restand their leader. Swing into one of your characters, restand their leader, swing into your leader again. It gives them 3 attacks. He's leaving 6 open Dons, so that's making me think he's got 2 of them. If he doesn't have 2 of them, then that's nice. But if he does, that's annoying. He's swinging 8 and a 7 here. We can give him a 2K. Nice. He plays the restand event. Here you go. He's swinging into my leader again. So I'm like, damn, he's got another one. I might have to take this and pray I get a 2K, or I might just lose. I don't know. Yeah. Or really, I needed a 2K or a 1K there to survive that. So any counter at all was good. He's swinging 9 here. We're going to go ahead and give him the counter now. Bam, bam. Get it a 10. And, you know, that's GG's. There you go. That's the Zoro matchup. All we needed was any counter from life right there. Cause if he swung his Zoro again, we could have just blocked. And if he swung his Mihawk, we could have just gave him the 1K or 2K, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 7K leader, essential. 5 cost Sanji's essential. Nico Robin, trash in her hand, great. Rush Sanji, another essential piece if you see it, or Rush Luffy. 2 cost events. You want to see him in this matchup. Just gonna make your life easier. But yeah, we only seen one in that matchup, and it helped out a ton, right? It bought us a whole turn. So yeah, great games today, guys. Great games today. If y'all like the video, man, make sure y'all hit that like and that subscribe button, and I will catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.